It says we're live. Good morning, everybody. How are y'all doing on this fabulous Saturday? We hope that you are blessed. You are tuned in to the Couples Lounge Show. I'm your girl, Candace, and this is my husband, Ramon, and we are that dynamic duo, and we are here to bring you an amazing show. The Couples Lounge, if this is your first time joining, it is all about love, marriage, and relationships. Ain't nobody, I said ain't nobody doing it like us.
Because they ain't us.
And so I hope y'all are ready. Grab your boo thing. Maybe you got you something to drink. Good morning, TD. I got me a little coffee. He ain't got his coffee today. So we'll see how that'll go. Hey Chris. And so yeah, if you got your boo thing, y'all got y'all something to drink. We like to say that the Couples Lounge give you something to talk about in your marriage, in your relationships, with your homegirls, with your homeboys. We'll be that table topic. So what the Tug said, so what they said on the Couples Lounge, although you know that's really what you wanted to say, but we just said for you. What's up, Tyra in Dubai, baby? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to put that on my bucket list to visit. I bet it's so beautiful. So you all, if you are in need of relationship coaching because your marriage is in a crisis or your marriage is just not going the way that you would like it to go, we do marriage coaching, relationship coaching. We do premarital coaching. Yeah, we'll help you get back into alignment as to what you want to do or how you want to be in your relationship. And if you need individual coaching, please reach out. It's no reason for suffering is a choice. Yeah, you're going to get the pain, but suffering is a choice that you don't have to participate in. You can make an adjustment. You can make a change in your life if you choose to. And so I'm going to ask Ramon a question that he wasn't expecting, but I'm sure he can answer it just fine. What do you love about our relationship? I already posted there. What do you love? I repeat it for him. What do you love about our relationship?
That we was able to endure what we endured. And still love each other more than we've ever loved each other. The way we purposely go out, how we don't disrespect each other. I like the fact that we don't cross the disrespect line. We've never been a disrespectful couple. You know what I'm saying? Not that we've been perfect by no means, but we was never really disrespect, especially verbally disrespectful to each other. And again, the way we loved each other through all we went through, and happier now more than ever.
Yeah, I think we did. We kept the love. We might not have felt like we was in love all the time, right? But we definitely kept the love. The love remained.
Right.
All right. So
you answer the question.
I don't want to. That was for you. All right. So now I'm just playing. What I love about our relationship is Ramon. You gonna come because I'm about to talk to him, about to share my heart with you.
Yeah, forget it. I'm just doing my job.
That's over. We on YouTube now.
But I would just share it to the pages.
Okay. So what do I love about our relationship? I love to be with my best friend, like to have somebody to do life with that you actually like, that you actually love, and we get to grow together. And that we are now in a place where we are intentional about loving each other like we love ourselves. Okay. And I love that. And we are constantly trying to grow, get better. Like we are experiencing life together as best friends. And it feels so good. Like can't wait till he get home and just to see his face, and it feels like love. It feels like real love And that's what I love about our relationship.
Okay.
And that we now can look at things as grow moments. And so we don't get stuck in a spiral of when we get mad at each other and we just spiral out of control. We really look for how is this an opportunity for us to grow individually and together as a couple. So that's what I love about our relationship. That I get to do life with my best friend. Hey, Crystal.
I like your booty too.
Oh my God. Well, I like some on you too, so
okay,
I feel good.
Okay.
All right. So y'all know we are watching Couples Therapy. My son was like, Mama, how do you watch this stuff? I love people. I love relationships. I love anything that has to do with like just helping people to get better. So to see the different dynamics, this is just proof that it doesn't matter what your income is. It doesn't matter where you live. Human issues, relationship issues are universal. They're universal. No matter how long you've been together. Like you got Kurt and Rashida on there for 20 years, and then you got Delicious and her husband on that's been married.
They ain't been that long at all.
No, they haven't been married that long, but everybody got something. Everybody got something. So I just picked and choose picked a few topics I felt like we could discuss that, like I said, is universal, and pray and hope that it helps somebody today. And I think one of the most powerful things to me, like I can't get into this poly, what's in relationships?
Yeah, I know something where you have different.
Where you have so many partners, or y'all make agreements to sleep with people together, and you married. Well, Michael based, what's his name? Michael Black's, whatever his last name is, Michael. They ain't married, so really they can do what they want to do. But the girls signed on to be all right with having side chicks. And he said now that she is changing, he feel like she just did it to get with him. She agreed to it to get with him, which I can see that. I know you rich. I know you got money. Oh, do I got to agree to this to get you? Oh, absolutely. But now, as they have been together for like 2 years, she wants more.
Right.
For me.
That's understandable.
For me, I just really don't believe people that are in them type of relationships are really, like I know people say it's different strokes for different folks. I get it, but that stuff is not in alignment. So I just can't believe everybody in them relationships are totally happy.
No, some are. No, don't get it twisted, baby. Some people are like that.
I would say the majority is not. But they put on, if this is what I gotta do, get love, me ain't gonna cheat anyway. You know, you tell yourself all that stuff to make it all right. But she wants more. But what's really profound is Michael talking about his childhood.
What did he say?
It is so powerful that he said he didn't even know he had a heart. Until they was doing the group counseling. I didn't even know I had a heart. His mother left his father and changed everybody's last name so he couldn't find his kids. Ladies.
Man, that's cold.
Mothers.
But I mean, maybe he was he didn't go into detail why.
He didn't go, and I thought about that too. Maybe it was an abusive situation.
Maybe he was beating or molesting, or you know what I'm saying? I mean, it could have been. Think about it, if you're a wife or a mother and your man has molested a child or 2 of your 7 children and possibly trying to do more, or you caught him trying to molest a child.
I get that. But I would say how he talked about it, it didn't come from that place.
Right. And I'm not saying that he did. Please, I don't want nobody to say, oh man, Tucker said he. No, I ain't.
Yeah, we're not spreading that rumor.
And I'm just trying to come up with a reason and why she would.
I would say, based on how he was talking about it, that if you just want to keep your kids away from their father, all a mother has to do is leave and change out. She took 7 kids. Changed their last name so their father couldn't find them. And you imagine what he said, I never saw love. So I don't know how to give love.
Yeah. Man, that was powerful.
So look at your relationship right now and look at how your spouse is loving on you. What do you think about this? Okay. You cannot, you take the commitment how you get it. If I'm upfront with you how I am willing to commit to you. Okay. Do you try to change that person, or is that commitment what it is, and you choose how you want to participate in a relationship?
You choose how you want to participate in that relationship, but you can try to change later. Perfect example of what they're going through. A man could be honest. Look, I like other women. From time to time, I'm going to do what I want to do. You gotta be like, cool, I like you, but I ain't really trying to be that serious. So it is what it is. But then as time goes on and we're feeling each other, okay, I don't want to do this no more. You shouldn't do this no more. That could easily happen.
But you got to choose how you want to participate in a relationship.
Right.
Because even
you can start off and mature.
What about married men? It's like, baby, I just can't stop sleeping with other women. At least I'm being upfront and honest with you.
Yeah, that don't happen.
But it is some husbands that.
But that's not a norm. I don't believe married men in the norm are telling their wives they want to sleep with other women.
So a married man that constantly sleeps with other women, whether he said or not, you see what his commitment level is to you. Okay. Do you try to change it, or you just choose how you want to participate in?
That's on the individual.
What would you say?
How much do you love this man? Do you love this man enough to try to see if he's going to change? Will he change? Don't look like that.
I'm just trying to see where you're going with it.
Because but just because a person cheats doesn't mean they can't stop cheating. They can stop. Do you love them?
I'm talking about a serial cheater.
Yes. Do you love him enough to try to stick with him to see if he's going to change, or do you throw in the towel? It's really that simple. Pick one.
So you choose how you want to participate.
You choose how you want to. I'm going to stick with my man. He's done it 1,000,000 times, but I believe this time is the right time. He's not doing it no more. My woman done cheated 1,000 times. I believe this time.
You ain't saying, ain't no man staying no 1,000 times.
Better stop with that. It's 2021. Men
he ain't saying not no 1,000 times. Maybe one time he find out, all right, I'll push through.
Okay, maybe that's not. A woman ain't saying 1,000 times either, so don't go there.
She's saying more than one.
Okay.
She's saying more than one. Okay, y'all tell me what y'all think about this. Baby, give me your opinion. I heard Iyanla Vanzette say this. You can't make someone love you like you want to be loved. They will love you how they can. And you determine how you want to participate.
I disagree. You could teach me how to love. I don't know how the song goes about music, child. You could teach a person how to love you. And if they love you enough, they can transform and love you in the way that you have shown them that you like to be loved. So I totally disagree.
You disagree?
Totally. You can teach a man how to love you.
I think you can treat people how to treat you.
You can teach a person how to love you. I receive love this way. I know you're not used to it. You ain't seen it, but this is how I receive love. That person can do it if you're going to have some hiccups along the way. But that person love you and care enough about you, they will make the necessary adjustments to love you that way. It is possible. That is possible. People do it all the time. Are you kidding me? If your love language is words of affirmation or gifts, and mine is, I don't know, something else. You're telling me I can't learn how to give you words of affirmation?
No. That I do agree. But I think that's just a piece. That's just a piece of it. You knowing your love language is a piece of it. Yes. Because you gotta. If words of affirmation is my love language,
right?
and you just tell me every day, baby, you beautiful, you
but
beautiful.
It's more than
but
that.
Exactly,
You know that.
it is definitely
but so
more
you're
than
telling
that.
me a person can't learn to love you the way you want to be loved? I'm not buying.
I think they have to learn how to love themselves first. Most of the people that don't know how to give love.
No, that's the baby.
I
hell?
I do.
What
I don't love myself. How am I going to love you?
I agree with you.
So I'm loving you only at the limit that I know. So it's gonna have to start with me. I gotta love myself first before I can love you.
Absolutely correct. But I can love myself and don't know how to love you. Don't get it twisted. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I believe that too.
So don't say people who don't know how people don't know how to love you because they don't love themselves. I disagree with that statement. I can love myself, but not know how to love you because I didn't have a mother and father, which I did, thankfully. But let's just say I didn't have a mother and father relationship growing up. I never saw what a healthy relationship looked like.
Right.
But I love myself. I'm not doing self-harm or anything. I don't mean physical. And always, I love myself. I just don't know how to love because I've never seen a healthy relationship like that. That doesn't mean I don't love myself because I don't know because I've never seen that. So now I'm in a relationship with you. I'm making all kind of mistakes. That doesn't mean lack of love, self-love.
No. How you love yourself is how you love other people. How you love yourself is how you're going to love somebody else because that's what you know. Okay. That's who you are.
How I love myself.
It's how you're going to love other people. So if you see people out here mistreating folks, talking, just think about relationships that you know.
I buy that one.
I
buy that one. But I can love myself and as gifts, and yours is totally gifts is the opposite.
Yeah, but that love language is a piece of the loving you. It's a lot more to come to that because my love language is gifts, and you buying me whoop whoop whoop, but you out here cheating on me, or you talking crazy, you knocking me upside my head, da 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 da. It's more to it than a love. Love language is a little bit of love, as a little piece of that. Okay. So that's opening. I felt like this show that we watched yesterday was all about people really opening up your heart. You gotta be willing to if you are with the person you are with and you cannot open up your heart to them, that there, my friends, is an issue that you all have to.
That's a self issue. That's something within that person. I don't believe it could necessarily be a relationship issue. If I can't open up, that's something I'm dealing with internally, personally, that's causing me not to open up. That might not have nothing to do.
It might not have nothing to do. But some people don't make it safe to open up. I open up to you and you lash out, you attack me. And so it's not
constantly
safe.
Bringing it up and
It's not safe for me to bring it up.
I won't tell you the truth again.
Yeah. Must be vulnerable with your partner. Absolutely, Tyra. You gotta be. Like, that's the one person you should be able to, whatever go on in life, I gotta be able to come home to the person I said I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with. And be able to be open with you and not throw it back up in my face later. I'm vulnerable right now, baby. I'm showing this, showing that. But then you want to throw it back when you get mad at me or figure out a way.
But that's easy to do, and everyone has done it, including us. Especially baby? I will throw you out this
that you opened your heart and shared something with me about something you dealing with, and I throw it back up in your face. I was about to say, you are a story.
But we've never done that. I mean by past mistakes we done threw up. That didn't happen.
Something that we've done in a relationship.
So is that different
than what I was talking about?
Okay. Well, let me shut up.
Than what I was talking about.
Throw that out the window.
Mendici said he thought, and I think a lot of men think like this, that being a provider and a protector is enough.
No, not now.
What you say?
No, being a provider and a protector is nowhere near enough. So you're not a comforter, you're not a lover, you're not a friend. You know what you say? You just provide and protect. that will get your woman to cheat 100% to 90% of the time. Get the hell out of here. She's cheating. She will cheat. Or she will leave.
But I think men really go into relationships thinking as a husband, definitely if you didn't see it growing up, I am to provide because that's what society says. Men need to be working.
And that's the man's ego. Look, his woman don't want for nothing. She got the best. She got whatever she want or to do. Maybe she can do it or whatever she wants. She got a nice car. But that's not a woman. Women are too complex. Y'all more complex than that than just give money and keep me safe.
Yeah.
No. Heck no. There's nowhere near. A woman will go crazy with just those two. She can be happy for a certain period of time, but that's not sustainable.
Yeah.
That's not sustainable.
And what does God say your job is also to do?
To love you as I love the church. God loved the church.
Yeah.
There are a lot of women who might have had dope boyfriends or had boyfriends.
Have everything.
They got big bread. And you see them, they fly from head to toe all the time. That woman going through hell. Her man is never at home. He's constantly cheating. He might beat her. He might completely it looked good.
Yeah.
But that don't mean she happy.
Yeah. Chris, I'm telling you, I love your vulnerability on this show. I love your.
That's Minneola.
I absolutely love it. How you be so just honest, upfront, share your heart on a public forum. Like that's called growth. That's called standing in the truth of who I am. That is knowing who you are.
That's from East Texas.
Man, that's so powerful.
That's that country boy strong.
That's so powerful. I applaud you.
That's a classmate.
We are emotionally intuitive. So yes, man, if you're listening, being a provider and a protector is not enough. We want your heart.
Yeah.
We want your heart.
They want your heart, your eyes, your nose, your teeth, your hair, your toenail, and your time.
I'm finna go somewhere stupid. I already knew. We want you. We want all of you. We don't just want your money. We don't just want your safety. Yes, we do need those too. But yeah, we did. What's that list of everything the woman needs and then 5 things the man needs?
That's so true.
But I thought that was powerful because I think a lot of men do go in. As long as I'm doing this, I'm holding the house down. You ain't got to
because you taught that as a man. You're not a man unless you provide. And then and of course the protection thing is self-explanatory. But as a man, you don't feel like a man if you're not bringing something to the table. If I'm not bringing some meat to the table, and I'm just bringing a salad every now and then because I might cut yards for a living because I might have had a record. That doesn't mean I'm not a man. Internally, that man is going to feel bad by himself, regardless of what you're saying to him and how you're making him feel. That man internally is going to feel horrible because as a man, you want to provide. Yeah. As a man, it makes you feel good to do something for your wife or for your family. I got it. Don't worry about it. It makes you feel good to say yes and to buy and to provide and give you what you want, not just what you need, but to give you. It makes you. It really does. Like it does. I get enjoyment of buying you this and buying my kids want something and I don't get it. Yeah. I feel good getting it as a dad. I got that for my baby. You don't brag and tell people, but internally I feel good doing it.
Your lips look good. This is a question I had from the show. Baby, you have to give me some insight on this.
Okay.
And you hear men say it all the time.
What?
Side chicks, they don't mean nothing.
True.
That's just something.
True.
Why do men, if they don't mean nothing, why are you willing to risk your relationship? Now, if you're just dating, but you love this woman, you committed in a committed relationship, supposedly.
Right.
Or you are married. Why, if these people don't mean nothing, why are you willing to risk your family? Why are you willing to risk your well-being because your wife can just take everything? Why Why do you risk it for something that don't mean nothing?
Because the woman's vagina is that powerful. We're willing to risk our life over it, even if we're single. We're willing to drive cross country. We're willing to spend every dime we had just to look a certain way, just to get it. We're willing to lie. We're willing to kill people. We're willing to sell drugs and do all kinds, to have flashy things just to get it alive. The men would do anything to get between a woman. That history has shown what men are capable of doing to be with a woman, to keep a woman. That's how powerful what y'all have is to us. It's air we breathe. It's water we drink.
So if you're in a committed relationship and you have a wife or a wife, that is not neglecting you. I'm not talking about the wife that's neglecting you. But
I just spoke in general terms.
Right,
now,
but
to
she's
speak on that,
she's
giving it to me. And I'm still with that. Means that brother is greedy, immature, selfish.
Okay.
Which I have been completely.
Mm-hmm.
I have.
Mm-hmm.
I was immature. I didn't realize the value I had in my woman.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize the danger that comes with stepping out, doing this and that, the trouble that it will bring, the harm that it brings, the repercussions of it. I didn't really know. I was immature. I didn't really know. All I saw was that, and I went for it. Kids do what they want to do because they want to do it. Mm-hmm. That's a childish way of thinking. Mm-hmm. And men have that childish way of thinking when we do that more times than not. You have to.
And there's some underlining stuff in that.
No, see, that's when you try to analyze it.
No.
Okay, as a man, it kills me that you're telling me how I'm. But okay.
As a human.
As a man, at times it can be as simple as I want some, so I went to go get it. I wasn't molested. I wasn't harmed. I had no childhood trouble like that. I don't know how to keep it in my pants. I had to learn. No one taught me. No one told me.
So is that just a lack of integrity?
Yes, it is. It is.
Okay.
Because a lot of times we wasn't taught that integrity.
So if it's a lack of integrity, do you think it's something? Like, why do you have a lack of integrity?
Because I wasn't taught, because society praises men for doing that. And
so your parents didn't teach you integrity.
Boo-hoo on women for doing it as well. So your parents could do it, but a lot of times you listen to your friends and outsiders before you listen to your family, especially growing up. You did it, I did it. Mm-hmm. Our parents told us great and gave us great advice. Did we listen? No, because it was probably our parents and we didn't think they knew nothing. So it ain't we can't put that on the parents. We just
selfish, immature. What's your other one?
Selfish, immature,
has some underlying issues under that. Okay. I just want to know that question. I still get baffled and can't nobody.
I gave you an answer. It takes a strong man.
No, it takes a man of integrity.
It takes a strong man at times to. Integrity ain't easy. It takes strength to have integrity, to do things the right way when people ain't looking. If I see $1 million in a Ziploc bag and no one's around, and I see your driver's
license, take a lot.
And there's a driver's license in there, like, dang, this $1 million cash belongs to John
and
Doe.
I'm just to steal it.
That takes a lot. John Doe, here's your $1 million.
Well, for you, that takes a lot.
$1 million. I'm leaving you, baby. I'm in Dubai.
That's saying.
Come on.
Integrity is not.
I never 100,000. Meet me. Nah.
Yeah, I pray for it.
No, if I find $1 million cash, you're not getting that.
Yeah, I pray for it.
Forgive me, Lord. That was.
Don't be hollering about no forgive me, Lord, because you feel.
I'm not. That was God. God gave me.
Now, if it's nothing in there, it's just found. That's one way. But if it's somebody's license in there, that's somebody's money.
If it ain't family.
Oh Lord.
That was God said, boy, I want to give you
pray for this one right here. God testing you on your level of integrity.
I'm gonna fail that one. Not $1 million. Not $1 million. $1 million.
Lord help us.
Yeah, I'm lost.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Y'all pray for him.
They were like, what happened to the couples now? They done moved. They on the
I ain't
island.
moving nowhere with no stolen $1 million and you see it's somebody else's
We on
money.
the island.
No, I ain't. I'm gonna be
We're
right here
doing
in
it
this
remotely.
house.
I'm right here and you over there.
You'll be back soon.
No, I ain't
God
even.
gonna take all of that.
Mhm.
Yeah, he is. He gonna take all of that.
It'll be my luck. I'm in jail. Like, God, damn. Like that, you know. So.
Lord. So what do you do? What do you do? This is something that we got to stop doing.
Thank you, Chris.
When we get integrity, it's not hard.
It can be. Almost.
Okay.
So every action you've had, you've shown integrity.
Integrity.
Please
It's
don't
not,
go there.
integrity
Don't
is
go
doing
there.
what is right when nobody is looking. No,
And
it's not
every
hard.
time you've done that, so you've never failed in that capacity.
I'm not saying I have never failed, but it's just a choice that I made. It wasn't like it was hard
So
for
you
me to
wasn't
do.
conflicted and you just chose to do wrong. Like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do wrong this time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And see, I've been conflicted before, and I mean,
That's what I'm like. Crystal,
it's
integrity ain't
not hard.
hard.
Crystal, I will cut you
It's
in
not
your
as
pinky toe.
simply.
Stop. Everybody has struggled with doing or making the right decision. Man, please.
Can't say
I'm saying that because we're all human.
We all make
been
mistakes,
tempted
yes.
and we all make mistakes. So you're telling me this is the right thing to do. This is the wrong thing. You never struggled with doing the right thing. Every time you did the right, it was just easy. It's just the right thing. It's no big deal. It was never a struggle.
When it comes
Never.
to integrity, yes. I wouldn't say it was a struggle.
Okay.
If I think of certain
I'm the only one. Me and
situations.
Chris is the only one who struggled doing the right thing at times. Okay.
No.
It was just us. All right.
Maybe on the show. Okay. Things. Oh, this was something that was good that Mendeezy said. His wife said that the issues that he was talking about, emailing him in jail, she was like, "That's petty." And he was like, "To you,
yeah,
that was petty."
Yeah,
but to me, that was a big thing.
I felt him on that,
so
and I felt her. I felt both.
Right.
I felt both.
Yeah.
What he was saying was accurate. What is seemed petty on the outside could be extremely major on the inside of it.
And for those that ain't following the show, let me give y'all a Precious, where's his coffee?
No coffee.
Let me give y'all insight. Basically, Mendeezy felt like when he went to jail, she forgot about him. Like she was out and about, like taking pictures or whatever. So she stopped emailing or didn't email him every day, which is, I guess, something he expected. Mm-hmm. And she was sharing with him, like, it's called Couples Therapy on VH1, Tyra. She was sharing with him, like, you had it hard on the inside. Basically, he like, y'all world kept going, mine stopped.
Right.
And she was like, well, let me let you know how it was for me as a single mother, trying to hold it down. You know, my kids didn't deserve to have to go through what they went through. Me going to parent-teachers conferences and everybody got both parents and I'm going solo. She was like, I was in a depression. I couldn't even feed my child because her body wouldn't produce milk because she was stressed. And then she said, so you talking about some emails, that's petty. And I would say I've been at a place where he could be bringing up stuff and I'm thinking in my head, oh my God, this is so petty. This is so petty right here.
You both have. You think I ain't said that about you?
I'm sure you have.
No, and I wouldn't mean that in a funny way. I mean, that goes both ways. So what do you
do when you think what your spouse is talking about?
You try to put yourself in their situation. Mm-hmm. And honestly see it from their point of view. Mm-hmm. I get what she's saying. You petty. I didn't email you. I'm sitting here raising our kids, trying to make it on my own. What are you talking about? I totally get what she said. Mm-hmm. But I totally felt him. Mm-hmm. What you're saying is, what he's saying is, look, my word has stopped. I look forward to these emails from you. That's all I have. Yeah. I have nothing else. I'm in prison. Do you realize where I'm at? And that email from you is my life. It's my lifeline. That's everything to me. So for you to say it's petty, you tripping.
Yeah.
So I felt it.
Yeah,
I think she should have looked at it from his point of view and sat back, okay. And then at the same time, he should have looked at it from her point of view as well.
Right.
Babe, I get it.
Yeah.
I was tripping because you taking the pictures. And that to me, that was insecurity, that was jealousy, that was somewhat envy, that was upset. Out at my wife, my good looking woman, is out here kicking it.
And I'm locked up.
Appears
That's your choice.
to be out here
that was
kicking
your
and
ass.
having a good time when I'm locked up. But he's not seeing the wreck she was at the crib, the sacrifices she had to make. So neither one of them saw it from the other's point of view. They truly just saw it from their perspective and never viewed the other ones.
Y'all are tuned in to the Couples Lounge Show. I'm your girl, Candace, and this is my husband, Ramon, and we're talking about opening your heart, which I felt like what the VH1's Couple Therapy was talking about. And based on what you just said, that's why it's so important to communicate.
Yeah.
Because if you do that, let me put myself in I think this is petty, but let me hear them out. Let me listen to them. And both parties got to do it.
Yeah.
Both people got to do it. And what Mandeezy said was basically, she want to have these conversations. Let's have the conversations. That's another thing. We got to stop sitting on emotions and stuff that we are feeling because we don't want to have a hard conversation. Because even though you don't say it out of here, you still saying it with your actions. You still saying it with your face, your facial expressions, body language. It's still being spoken because you holding the thought. If Mandeezy kept holding the thought of, you left me in there. You did not give me the attention that I needed while I was in there. He holding that thought and he's moving like that.
Yeah.
She made mention like she said you give all your love and attention to the kids. You don't do nothing for me. And I would not be surprised if it's because he's holding that thought of you wasn't there for me when I was locked up.
That's my
a little bit, a little bit, but it affects you. Yeah, if something they are doing has bothered you and you have not communicated it,
but again,
it's gonna affect you.
I totally agree, but again, that's why I say you gotta look at stuff from the other point.
Yeah, you absolutely do.
And he's looking at it like, man, I had little babies going in. Now I got damn near grown people.
So he's trying to make up for
I gotta make up for this stuff. Yeah. Supposedly you're gonna be here, but they about to leave at some point, and I gotta try to make this right with them. I ain't trying to neglect you, but I'm thinking, and I don't know how he's thinking. He's probably thinking as a father, my children need me more right now. That relationship, that time I lost.
But you gotta balance that. Because she lost you too.
She did.
And I think they was only married like a year, if that much, when he went in.
How many years did he do?
5.
He did 5. It's a good little piece.
Yeah. So just because it's petty to you, if it's an issue for your spouse, y'all gotta talk about it. And I mean talking about it. And when you was just talking, it made me think of an activity that we do with our couples when it comes to communicating. When you say you gotta truly try to see things from their perspective, the back-to-back that we do, where they that's what it made me think about.
I may not be telling them what we do.
I didn't give everything. I'm just saying it's an activity that we do that help our couples see basically what he just said, seeing things from the other person's perspective. And it is a very powerful activity. It's like, all right, like I get that. I get that right there.
Right.
So
it's not easy to do, to step out of yourself and your viewpoint and sit in someone else's. And see what you said and see what you did and truly analyze it in a non-biased way. I said this, I did this. If I'm Candace,
but you gotta be willing. But you gotta be willing to open up too. The person if I think what you said is petty, you got to talk to me about why it is an issue for you, so that I can see it from your. Because if you don't open up and talk to me, I'm just in my thoughts and I keep thinking it's petty.
Yeah.
But then when you open up and really share from your heart, like that bothered me. can you see it from my perspective? It's like, okay,
right,
all right, now that makes sense.
right.
But if you don't and you just, oh, you should know me. Oh, you don't see why that's a problem?
Right.
Ah, well, then I ain't even explaining it. Yo, that ain't helping.
Right.
That is not going to move us forward with that type of mindset or thought process. It's just not. So you need to sit and that's vice versa, men or women. So, y'all, stop walking off because you want a conversation to end. It was way too. Ray J did it. Mendici did it. When the conversations got tough, just walked out. I picked up their phone and man, I'm done having this conversation.
Honestly, that halfway enrages me.
What?
If we want to have a conversation again, you just walk off. Just like I'm done. Now I ain't talking no more.
I don't do that.
No. Don't act like you haven't. And I'm sure we both have. I'm sure. I can't remember, but I bet we have.
I know.
You don't think we done that?
I haven't.
Oh, hey, girl, please. Girl, bye.
I have not.
Girl, bye.
I have walked out when he started cussing.
You done walked
now,
off.
I will walk out. But I ain't walking off because I'm not having this conversation. The conversation got too hard. No, I don't walk off.
I didn't say why. But you did.
Or say I'm not having a conversation.
I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure you have.
You have.
Have I?
Yeah. I'm done talking about this. How you gonna be done talking about it if I ain't done talking about it? Now it's another thing if you need a time out. I need a time out because I'm getting enraged. I'm getting upset.
Go on for 2. I don't want to have a conversation about this for an hour and a half. For 3 hours, for 4 hours. For 4 hours.
You got what bad pressure? You better start walking off if that's what you're talking about.
I got it bad.
Don't walk off. It might be hard. Them conversations do be hard. They be hard to hear. Definitely if they talking about you, it's hard. Just sit, try to listen, be calm, listen, affirm. Okay, I hear you. Calm. You got to keep breathing. Through them conversations, you got to be taking deep breaths to keep yourself so you can hear the conversation. But yeah, that walking off, that's gonna start a whole nother. Oh God. What walking off does is it's caused you to be in a constant chaos feeling. I feel because like we talking about this subject,
right? Now
something got hard. You don't walk off, so this subject did not get complete. But now we talking about the fact that you walked off. Yeah. So now you showing me love me that you don't curse. So now we talking about this right here. Yeah. And we ain't even finished this. No. So now we got to go through this whole process of being up talking about this, possibly walking off again.
Right.
And we still got to go back and revisit that.
Right.
So it's just like you causing double.
Right.
It's double.
Right.
When you feel the need to walk off and don't actually see the conversation all the way through. Tyra said, yes, remain calm and breathe with a meditation. Yes. Chris said, I have because I don't want that in the heat of the moment reaction. Yes. Now that's different, Chris. When you're like, okay, I need a timeout. But it's like, and that's another part. You got to communicate that, baby. Hold on. I'm getting mad.
Right.
I don't want to say something I ain't got no business saying. Give me 5 minutes.
Right.
I need a timeout right now. But I'm talking about that whole walk off. I'm ready for this to be over. I'm through talking about it and just walk off. Not that, but if I do honor yourself. So, and definitely if you know when I get mad, I project, I become defensive, and I know what I do. So baby, I need a timeout. Pause and honor the time. Did you just pull my gold out?
No, baby. I got nothing. It was a little string. I thought it was great.
You was gonna pull it?
I was, but I didn't.
Lord. So honor that. Honor the timeout request. 5 minutes, I think, is a good enough time to bring yourself back down and come on back. It shouldn't take you an hour to calm down. That's a judgment.
Yeah, it is. It should take 3, 4, 5 hours. Like I gotta go to work in the morning. I'm gonna go to sleep right now, though.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep. Okay, I'm not staying up to 2, 3 in the morning. I gotta go to work in the morning.
You ain't supposed to go to sleep, man.
Yeah, I totally disagree with that. I disagree with that. That's the dumbest thing.
Mom, it's in the Bible.
It says that in the Bible. Don't go to sleep,
you
man.
You should not let the sun come down in anger with anger or something.
I don't have to be okay. Well, let me rephrase it then. I don't believe everything can be fixed in one conversation. So therefore, let's stop. I gotta go to work. We can think about it and reflect on it and come back tomorrow. But we got to have this conversation to 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning. I'm not doing that.
Pray.
Don't pray. That's being.
You just said something in the Bible was dumb.
I didn't mean it. Okay, Lord, relax. I didn't mean it. I'm just saying it's not realistic at times to have conversations and not and resolve it if it's that serious. Sometimes you might have to sleep on it.
This is what I said. I agree that you shouldn't let the sun come down and you go to bed angry. So with that said, not saying that you got to complete the conversation, but I got to get myself to a point where I'm not mad before I go to sleep. Not saying, I agree with you. Like, this conversation needs to go on, but me being mad and me going to sleep mad, that's a choice. You going to sleep mad is a choice.
Well, figure out how you gonna get.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You got to figure out, how do I calm myself down? How do I get to a place of peace right now? I might not be necessarily, but I got to find some peace before I go to sleep. Right. And we are gonna still have this conversation tomorrow. But yes, that is a choice. And so I think people, when we hear, I'm gonna say for me, when I used to hear that in the past, it's like, I can't go to sleep mad. And I feel like this is unrealistic. That's unrealistic. But then when I shifted, it's like, you don't necessarily have to finish the conversation, that night. But I have a choice whether I am mad or not. Our emotions are ours. And so we're able to shift them. So you know what you need to do in order to shift your emotion, whether it's listen to gospel music, whether it's to smoke you a cigar, whether it's whatever your is to calm yourself down, prayer, meditation, whatever the case may be. So that is a choice. Y'all pray for them, all right? Okay? So, babe, what is your somebody should have told me moment? Just a compilation of, what we discussed today.
What was yours?
What's the takeaway?
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I just asked you what is your somebody should have told me moment.
I don't know. My somebody should have told me moment, and that was simply, I don't know. That's a good question.
We're gonna talk for an hour.
I ain't thought about that. I ain't thought about what would be my takeaway from that. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I could pick it back after you. Go ahead. What was yours? Well, you can sit here and look at that.
I don't like him, y'all. I don't like him. Oh, this is another thing I wanted to say before we leave. Stop threatening to leave. Stop threatening to leave. And you not really gonna do nothing. How do you think that makes somebody feel? You keep hollering about it. I'm a divorce. You've been talking about divorcing them for 2, 3, 4, 5 years. There is no stability in that relationship.
I couldn't handle that. Believe in it. I know that's coming.
Because for one, it eventually becomes you lying. You ain't going nowhere. I keep doing it. You keep saying you ain't going nowhere. Although somebody will eventually get fed up. Right. But imagine the insecurity. I don't care if it comes from a man or a woman. They keep telling their spouse, I'm going to divorce you. I'm going to divorce you. Like, I don't feel safe in this relationship. I don't feel safe with you. How am I going to open up my heart to somebody who constantly talking about leaving me? That I think I'm going to speak for me. That's why I never brought it up. Although it was in my head, like, this is bad. Right. Like, I don't want to keep doing this. I probably did say that. Like, this right here, we got to change this. But I never said divorce until I was really like, I'm at that place now that, yeah, I can file right now and I'm gonna be good and I'm ready to walk away.
And I wouldn't have fought back.
Yeah, and once we both acknowledge that we are really considering divorce right now, that's when we went and got counseling.
Because if you'd have did that, I wouldn't have fought you. I mean, not physically, of course, but I wouldn't have fought for the marriage at that point because I was there. Mm-hmm. I was thinking like, man, we can end this. Yeah. Like, you know what? I don't know about this. This can really end. So if you would have said, I'd been like, for real? Yeah. All right, dog. Hey, we gave it a shot, man. Yeah. And we would have, hey, it'd have been over.
Yeah, I was definitely mindful of, whenever I say this, I say it, I want to really mean it.
Right. I that's why I never wanted to say it. Yeah. I never wanted to say it. Yeah. Unless, like you said, I was actually like, okay, I'm prepared to go get my papers. Yeah.
Yeah. And I just think if you say it and then you don't act on it, even if you say it and you say it and it's like, if you don't do whoop, 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 I'm going to go foul. If they don't do whoop, 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 if you don't foul, you just have shown them something. And not saying that the relationship can't change later, but you definitely have just shown them that you ain't really about what you're talking about if they choose not to change. So my somebody should have told me moment from what we've discussed on today, even from the show, I'm going to go back to communication. Is that you got to be, if I have given my heart to you and said, I do, made a covenant to God, made a covenant to you, and entered this union, I got to be willing to talk to you no matter how hard it may be, even in, just being honest. And sometimes the conversations can be hard to have because you're worried about what they going to think, what they going to say, what the reaction may be. But if I want to keep us moving ahead, I got to be open and honest with you, because if I don't, we're going to get stuck. I'm going to get stuck. And if I get stuck, you get stuck. Mm-hmm. Regardless if you think we're moving forward or not, we become stuck. So to really open my heart to you and also listen as I share, because communication is both ways. It ain't just about me talking. So I got to be willing to listen as well and put myself in his shoes and then have the conversation from, okay, I get what you're saying here. So that's what I would take is communication.
And I would say that's mine, for us being able to listen and try to put yourself in someone else's shoes and see things from their point of view could save a lot of conflict, a lot of heated arguments, disagreements, if you will, by simply doing that. And it's difficult because we always think we're right. Mm-hmm. Everybody, when you get into a disagreement, you're not thinking you're wrong. Mm-hmm. You're thinking you're right. That's why we're disagreeing, because you're thinking you're right, I think I'm wrong. And at that moment, hold up. Let me see let me see it from her point of view. And actually try to do that. Mm-hmm. I don't think enough people actually try to see it from the other person's perspective.
And what just came up with him saying that, understand this, that when you put yourself in their shoes, because you come from a different lifestyle, you come from a different way, you still might not get it. No. I'm trying to put myself in, but I can't relate. I don't get it. But you still gotta honor that is how they feel. I don't get it. Right. I don't understand what you're saying. I see you looking at it like this. You feel like I cannot understand it, but it's still their experience. It's still how they feel. Right. And so you gotta just honor it from that.
And don't degrade them for feeling that way. And that's stupid. You stupid. That's just dumb. Wait, now we got a for real problem.
That's growth, babe. That's growth.
No,
that's growth. I'm proud of you. That's growth.
I would always like that. I mean, it's just a lot of times when I was right, I'm right, and y'all just stupid for not thinking like me.
Help us. Help us.
But now, let me say this. Happy Mother's Day.
Yay!
To all the mothers out there, happy Mother's Day. To all those who have lost a mother, my heart goes out to you, because this is a hard, well, not today, but tomorrow is a difficult day for some. I don't know what it's like. Thank the Lord. I still have my beautiful mother. I just want to give a special shout out to all the mothers, especially my beautiful chocolate. Happy Mother's Day, early Mother's Day. You your mom and dad, y'all decided what y'all doing?
Yeah. And I want to say Happy Mother's Day as well. What he said is from both of us. And I want to say for those that have lost your mom on Mother's Day, honor her tomorrow. Honor her by sharing with your kids fun stories that you remember, stuff that your mother used to do. Maybe cook the meal your mother used to cook.
Right.
Pull out photo albums and go back down memory lane. That's why they said, like, to be absent from the body is present with the Lord, but our spirit is still here. So honor your mom in that way on tomorrow. If it's something that she normally did on Mother's Day, or something that made you smile, that brought you joy, be in that place on Mother's Day, and not I'm without my mom, because she's still here. She's a part of your DNA, so she lived through you as well. Just like all of our ancestors, like we're a representation. So honor your mom tomorrow. Okay? Man. She's still with you. Talk to her tomorrow.
What y'all doing tomorrow?
I'm just going to my mama's house. I'm going to spend time with my mother.
Y'all not going out to eat?
No.
Why you say
that? You realize what these places going to be like? People didn't stop wearing their masks. I guess
be there early.
It don't matter.
Outside. Yeah, it does.
She don't want to do nothing. My mama want to chill tomorrow. So I'm going to chill with her. We're going to get us something to eat. And we're going to eat at the house like we did last year.
Y'all cooking? Or she cooking?
Nah, we ain't cooking. Hopefully daddy buys us something to eat. All right. See y'all later. See y'all next week. Y'all have an amazing weekend. What?
Do it have to be an hour?
That's to get paid, but you got to have a certain amount of,
Oh, okay.
All right. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye. Share the video.
We could have kept going for an extra.
What are you gonna do?
We were doing the show. You didn't even give her back. Did you give her back yesterday?
Baby, be quiet.
Yeah, you're right.
Baby, I might be still alive. I don't know. Well, I'm telling you. Hold on. See, that's why I told him to be quiet. Because we're still recording.